Okay.
Given the type of music you do, how soulful and sultry and
Yeah.
very specific your music is.
Yeah.
And even one example from your song One Time,
Yeah.
where you're talking about wanting to settle down and wanting to
Yeah.
have somebody by your side.
Somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is there that somebody?
There is that somebody. There's that somebody, and you know, the further into the EP you go, there's a track called "Loving You," and that's a dedication to that somebody.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're so
yeah.
lucky, you know.
I love the fact that the videos also like sort of tally with the voice, you know, because usually people do such beautiful work with the melodies, like in a video in a car, venye najisikia, you know. And we saw you, and I know 360. We saw you and Prezzo on that
Yeah,
particular song that you just
yes,
came
yes.
onto the show with,
Yeah.
and honestly, it was a really, really beautiful song. The work on the video was really, really beautiful, and it's the only song that you've actually done a video for on this
Yes,
new
on
EP.
the EP, yeah.
So I feel like give us a reason why that was where you started, considering I don't think that's the very first song. We still have an
Yeah.
intro. So are you planning on releasing the songs and the videos in a particular order? Like, what's the situation
No,
with?
let me tell you, man. Like this project is such a passion project that you know I'm going with the feel, I'm going with the flow. Your Love Is Like was just like that song that we released it actually on Valentine's Day, right? So we had actually wanted to shoot the video before Valentine's Day, but then I was like, you know what? It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day to feel the love. So
True.
you know, we shot it later, and then now it just felt right to release it together with the EP. And there'll probably be more videos coming, and you know, more visuals for
Yeah.
people to be treated to. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And please tell us the reason or rather the meaning behind Mr. Bulls as the title for the
Mr.
album.
Bull. So Mr.
Yeah.
Bull is basically, first, my name is Ndegwa, and Ndegwa in Kikuyu means the bull.
Oh,
And then on top, I'm also a Taurus. So I'm
okay.
also a bull. And then, so because of just having that being known as the bull when I was younger, I had an uncle who we'd call Uncle Bull because I was named after him. Then my dad used to call me Mr. Bull. So this EP, you know, just felt right being my first body of work to name it something that, you know, something I had from when I was a kid, you know, still resonates with me now. So yeah, close to home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now you've had the most interesting people also featured on your album.
Yes.
These are people who either we've not heard from in a long
in a
time,
minute, yeah.
like Prezzo, and then we had Kid Cora as
Yes,
well,
yes.
who we haven't heard from in a long time.
100%.
Like, what was that inspiration? Considering as many people come into the industry, you want to do a collaboration with, like, you know,
The
brand new,
brand new- the
trendy
new guys,
type
yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
as opposed to like legends. So what was the reasoning behind that?
So I think for me, one, you know, this project, as I said, it was one where I'm not really looking to be relevant per se, right? I'm not really trying to like tap the new artists and say, yo, let me work with you for clout and whatever. It was more like who you know, who vibes with me. And some of these tracks are tracks that, you know, have been sort of sitting on the shelf that needed like to be reworked, or like one verse was done, another one wasn't, some are brand new. So it just, first of all, like with Kid K, I've worked with him for so many years that we just have this chemistry and this, you know, we just know how to, we get each other's vibe.
Gel.
We gel. We gel. So it was very easy for us to do a lot of these records together. Prez heard the song and he loved it. And Prezzo is Prezzo, man. You know, if he says he wants to get on a track with you, you're like, hey,
cannot
my
say
brother,
no.
say less. So yeah, that's how it happened. It wasn't, there wasn't too much thought around it. And that's not to say that I won't work with the new cats in the game who are killing it. Just I guess this particular project didn't call on their prowess yet. Yeah.
Okay.
And what I want to know is what's your personal favorite, or from this body, specific body of work,
Yes.
which one really resonated with you? There's always that favorite
Yeah.
that you try to not make it look like the favorite, you know, like
Yeah.
parents do.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite?
Let me not lie, Fire Blue.
Fire blue.
Fire Blue.
Okay.
I think it just, for me, it hits a spot because it was the first song that I wrote after a very long time of not writing music. Sorry. And I was like, do I still got it? Do I
Yeah.
still have it? Do I still have, what it takes and the production? And it just came together. I was like, all right, man, this is it. And it just like,
have
it felt right.
Yeah.
So it was one of those songs that when I produced, I was like, nah, this is going to be a banger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. And also, I feel like the most interesting bit of creating a body of work is when people actually listen to it. And your very first point of contact is like the listening party. And that I think happened on the 24th of July,
Yes.
which is not so long ago. It's like literally just the other day.
day.
So what was the reception? Like, were you looking at people's faces? Like, are you those people who go and watch a movie and you're looking at the other person's reaction because you've already watched this movie?
pulling a
You're
Will
like,
Smith.
look at it, look at this part, look at this part.
You're missing
Wh-
this
wh-
part,
like,
please.
did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No, listen, it's coming now.
Yeah. So what was your reaction? How did it feel to be in the presence of all your friends and family, listening to your music? What was that experience?
I mean, it was daunting, prior to it, and it was like, how do I create the right environment to play this music that I've, worked so hard on? And when I finally came up with the idea of how to do the listening party, it was like, damn, are we ready? Is this the right time? But I think the minute you play it for people, you just like sort of, you first see that like, okay, what's this? Then it's like, then all of a sudden there's a small whine. You're like, all right, yeah, I see.
That's the one.
So it was just interesting seeing people just, slowly warm into the songs. And then by the end of the song, they're like, pull up, play it again. Or, so we had a little thing where we'd be like, are you feeling the song? People put up 2 hands. You just like gauge how into the songs people are. So it was interesting just getting like live feedback from all these people who, admire and have supported me throughout. It was special.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you don't mind, could you take us through your creative process,
Yeah.
especially as you've mentioned, after not writing for a hot minute and you're just
Yeah.
getting back into it.
Yeah.
How exactly did you go about it? Do you now start looking for inspirations and then everything comes at you very quickly and like, hey, okay, that was too much. Take us through how it happens.
The creative process sometimes is different depending on the song. Because some songs were produced by chorus, so we'd be in the studio together. And then there's one of the songs we actually stole from him. Like he was writing it for himself, and I just got onto it and I was just vibing with it. I think my creative process to begin with is just write from the heart, which then you draw from experiences, which could be personal. Some could be experiences that other people, your friends and the likes have had, but you can write through them. So the first thing I always have is like some sort of bed of music, or a beat or a melody or a rhythm. Like for Fire Blue was a bass line, and then
You build from there.
you just build from there, but the
Yeah.
melodies come first, and then the words follow. You always like humming like nonsense, like
Naughty is a color.
yeah, you look at a light and you're like, light a fire, light, and then it just starts building. Yeah.
I love that. But other than your passionate love for music and creating music, you also have worked a lot with corporates and trying to, sort of bridge the gap between corporate and music. So
Absolutely.
with Urejea, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so basically, it's a project that just comes out of just literally, trying to diversify and go into different streams of business, and understanding that there's a lot that's not happening in terms of the environment. And I've really been keen on what can we as young people get involved in that can also safeguard the future for our kids and grandkids. And one of those things that I saw was an issue was plastics, right? So having been that I work with corporates, I was like, what plastics do they have? And all corporates have billboards. So something that we explored with my business partner, and started to look viable, that we can take these things and turn them into other products. So we work with low-income communities to turn these billboards that you see on the roads into bags and the likes. Yeah.
That's really creative.
So you are saving our hearts with music.
Hey.
You are preserving our souls
Hey.
with your music. And then you're saving the planet.
Oh,
So my question to you is, how does it feel to just to wake up every morning knowing you're a superhuman? How does that feel?
we all-
knowing you're better than that.
You're just like
we all have
the
Beyonce's
ultimate
24 hours.
human,
How does that feel? Just waking up and knowing you're aligned with your purpose and you're doing everything you can do.
Do you know what? That's a heavy question, because more and more, and especially this year, I've been, on that journey of just like trying to find alignment and just trying to do things that feel like it's the path that I'm supposed to be on, and walking towards my purpose. And so, I can't lie to you, it feels damn good to be doing the things that I love, and genuinely sharing the gifts that I have with people out there. And honestly, like, for me, it's one of those things where I just hope that I can inspire people to just, live their truth, man. If this is what you're good at, do it, man. Let no one stop you, and just be smart about it, diversify. Don't feel like you have to pigeon yourself or put yourself in a box. You're great, be great at everything. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, Mr. R&B. I mean, the look itself also, like, because a lot of people tend to have very, very, like, I don't know, your fashion sense is very nice and somber. It's like, it gives you that kind of nostalgia of the good old times, the good old R&B music. It's the clean hair, the clean, nice hair, the very nice fitting clothes. Like, who is your fashion inspiration? Jumita, Beyonce, Harper. Who inspires your fashion? Do you have a stylist? What's the story?
I can't go anywhere without calling.
Who is the team behind
Brian
Mr.
Babu?
Ndegz?
He's been my stylist.
Of course.
Brian Babu.
Of course.
No, he's been my guy since literally I started. I think, he'd be the one to tell you the story, but like I think I was his first client back in the day. So we've, he knows my style. He's created, a lot of my style, and we just built together. But he knows what I want. He pushes me, every so often to wear some things. I'll be like, I'm not wearing fishnet, but then he'll push me. I'm like, bro, that look good. So all props to the main man, Stylist Brian Babu. Yeah, he does the damn thing.
And as we're winding up, of course, we need to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
So there's this feud going on. There's Otile Brown versus BN, and Otile has accused BN of being of creating TikTok music.
Pretty much.
And BN, on the other hand, is like, but you're very rigid. There's nothing, So what's your opinion on that?
I mean, to be honest, I just think they're both very talented artists, without a doubt. I mean, the feuds are feuds, man. I mean, it's...
don't give us a vanilla answer. We need an opinion. An opinion.
Damn, man.
Who are you rooting for?
Yes. Are you Team Otile or are you Team BN?
No, you guys are not going to do this.
Yeah.
I feel bullied. You know what? Actually, I got you guys something. Just gonna divert the question. I got you ladies something. Can I?
Yes, 100%.
So clearly he
very
is
smart. Yes,
it's
talented, creative, and smart. I was just talking about how that is so freaking cool.
Thank you so much,
guys. The brand new album from Ndegz. Go and check it out on social media. Actually, before we actually get out of the show, thank you very much for this, Mr. Bull. Thank you, Ndegz. Where can people catch you on social media? Where can people listen to the music and all that?
So you can find me on Instagram. That's at Ndegz, Ndegz. Twitter at Ndegz, and of course TikTok, Ndegz, Ndegz. And obviously the album is everywhere. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Boomplay, Mudundo, wherever you get your music, it's there. And of course, the music video for Your Love Is Like, featuring none other than His Excellency CMB Prezzo, is out. So check that out on YouTube, and share it, comment, tell me what you're feeling, tell me what it reminds you of. If you get nostalgic, if you send it to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, shout it out. Tell me what it does for you. Much love, and I appreciate you guys having me. It's been wonderful.
Thank you for coming. And we're also waiting for like a TikTok challenge, because everyone is doing them. And I know you said you created this music for a specific demographic, for specific people, but we're still waiting for that TikTok challenge.
No, definitely. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, man, music is music, and the music marketing machine is just a thing. It's turning always. So with a number of releases, we'll do different things with it.
Okay,
so,
can't wait.
Be ready.
Thank you.